welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm making refried beans in the Instant Pot. There are a lot of bean recipes out there that say that you don't have to soak them before you put them in the Instant Pot, and I disagree. In most cases when I make beans, I do soak them ahead of time. I reduce the time that they're in the pressure cooker, but for this recipe, we don't have to soak the beans. If they blow out, if they all explode in the Instant Pot, it's okay. We're gonna mash them up in the end. Here are the ingredients for the refried beans. Pinto beans, dried pinto beans, turkey stock. This is stock made for me by my cousin Betsy. Hi Betsy, thank you for the stock. We also have onion, jalapeno, garlic, bay leaves, salt, pepper flakes, cumin, oregano, and olive oil. I know that lard is traditional in refried beans, but I don't have any, so I'm using olive oil. So I didn't soak the beans, but I did rinse them. I rinsed them so that I could clean them off and also so that I could pick through them. When you pick through your beans, what you're looking for are things like what I have in this little dish. Little floating skin pieces, pull those out. If you're making a dish where you want the beans to remain whole, pull out these half pieces or broken pieces, just get them out of there. And then pull out any ugly bits. There's a green bean in here, I don't know, I don't want to eat it, so I pulled it out. We're gonna throw those away. The recipe calls for 1 whole onion, but this onion was ginormous, so I'm only using half. And I am very sensitive to onions. Let me know in the comments below if you're sensitive to onions too. I know I'm not the only one, but I wear onion goggles. This is a snorkel mask that I got at a discount store about 20 years ago, and I made it fancy for cooking day. So, put it on. Breathe in really hard to make the suction go. All right, it's on. So this keeps the onion fumes out of my eyes and my nose so that I can cut up this onion. I'm gonna do radiant cuts this way toward the root end, and then I'm gonna cut them along this way. I lost it. Count on my fingers, I still have 5. All right. I'm gonna leave the goggles on for the garlics. Just mash them. So we have the 3 cloves that we need for this dish. I'm just gonna chop them up. And then I'm gonna mince this. Does anybody out there have a garlic chopping song you want me to sing? I'll sing it for you in my next video. Jalapenos are a pretty mild chili, but they do range on the Scoville scale from 2,500 to 8,000. So there's a big range of what you're gonna get in a jalapeno. So I always cut it open and taste it before I continue working with it in a dish. So let's test this little piece here. All right, that one's pretty mild, so I'm gonna leave the seeds and the ribs in. If you thought that the pepper was too hot, you could just take these ribs and seeds out and not include them, but I'm gonna include them in mine. I've set the Instant Pot to saute, and I'm gonna add 2 teaspoons of olive oil to the pot. Start by adding the onion and jalapeno into the Instant Pot. And we're gonna let this cook for about 2 minutes. Those are starting to get translucent, so I'm gonna add in 3 cloves of garlic. And cook that for about a minute more. Now I'm gonna add in some of our spices. This is the red pepper flakes, cumin, and some oregano. Get those down into the oil and cooking for just a moment. I can feel the heat from those peppers and the jalapeno already coming up in this steam. All right, that looks good. And there's lots of little bits stuck to the bottom of the pan. You can see them scrape off. I'm gonna add a little bit of this turkey stock and use that to clean up those bits on the bottom and incorporate them into the vegetables. All right, all that good stuff's been scraped off the bottom. I'm gonna add the rest of the turkey stock and 3 cups of water. That was 4 cups of stock, 3 cups of water, and a pound of pinto beans. Plop in 2 bay leaves and start the Instant Pot. I'm gonna cook this for 45 minutes on high pressure manual, and then I'm gonna let it vent on the natural release for 25 minutes. I'm setting it to sealing, that's the locked position, and I'm gonna set it for 45 minutes. The beans are done, and I let them sit for about an extra half hour so that they could cool down a little bit more. The bay leaves are in here. We don't want those in the final product, so I'm gonna pick those out. And I'm gonna drain off this bean liquid. All right, back in the pot. You don't want them to be completely drained. We are gonna reserve some of this bean cooking liquid to add back in as needed, but we don't need all of it. Okay, so that was about 2 cups of liquid. So I'm gonna go blend this up. I'll add more of the liquid as I need to and come back and taste. I have blended up my beans. You can see they're pretty chunky still. That's how I like it. I haven't used any of this reserve liquid yet. It's still pretty thick, so I'm gonna add a little bit. It is gonna thicken up as it cools as well. So I'm gonna go a little bit runnier than what I actually want because it is gonna firm up. So that was about a 1/4 cup of the liquid. This is looking really nice. Okay, now I gotta taste it. Remember, we didn't add any salt, and now we need to. This is 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I'm gonna add about 1 teaspoon. Taste it and see what we need. Ooh, they're spicy. There's some spice in these beans. That's nice. Really good. I'm gonna add the rest of that 1.5 teaspoons of salt in there. I've got my refried beans and a big bowl of chips, and all we need now is Sarge to help me taste.
Did someone say refried beans?
Yes, someone did. It was me.
Oh, is this for me?
Yes.
Mmm.
I made some refried beans for you,
This
and I
looks
have some
nice.
chips for you to taste.
Ooh.
So these refried beans were made in the Instant Pot, and I think they're kind of spicy.
Mmm. Yummy. Mmm. Yeah, it's got a little kick to it.
Really good. There's still some whole beans in there, maybe mostly whole beans, so you get a little bit of a beany bite with your chips.
It's very nice. Very good job.
You like the seasoning? It's good?
Yeah, like most things, it could be spicier, but
Yeah.
I like my food spicy. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this.
Here, you want the chips?
Thanks.
Please leave me comments, let me know what you think of this recipe, what tweaks you might make, and share your favorite refried bean recipe with the rest of the community. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so that you're notified the next time I load a recipe video or a once-a-month cooking plan. You'll see me, Meg, here in my once a month kitchen next time. Bye! There's cat hair in my refried beans already. God.
Wow.
Everyone's okay. Oh, I kind of hurt myself. All right, that's it. That was good enough, right? Why are you laughing?